All kinds of guests on this edition of Talk of the Town. Joining me on this show from Zane State College, I have got Heather Shepard. Also from the Guernsey County Senior Center, Stephanie as well as Kylee Quinn. We'll also be hearing from the captains, Captain Candy and Captain Ed from the Salvation Army of Cambridge. And lastly but not leastly, from the American Historic Heritage Society, Roberta, Holmes, and Jane Moore. It's all on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
And welcome on into a brand spanking a new edition of Talk of the Town, live to tape from the U.S. Bank Studios here in beautiful downtown Cambridge. It is your boy Jeremy Scott manning the cockpit. And man, I tell you what a full show we have ahead of us. Before we get too far into it though, let's say hi to our Mr. Producer man, Mr. Adam Green.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon and evening. And hey, what a day it is outside. I tell you what, it's really looking Puritan in downtown Cambridge today. Very Puritan today. But folks, something that is not Puritan, something that is awesome is Zane State College here in our great town of Cambridge. There's also a branch in Zanesville, but we want to talk about how all roads lead to Zane State College, and that is why I have got the Assistant Dean, Heather Shepard, on set with me right now. Heather, good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So let's talk a little bit about this. All roads lead to Zane State College. First of all, where does that title come from?
Well, we were trying to pin it down. We wanted to have an event for the high school students to bring the area high school students to the Zanesville campus, and we thought, what should we do? Should we feature College Credit Plus? Should we try to attract seniors who are planning on college for next year? Should we look at students who want to articulate credit from the vocational school?
Sure.
And we thought we want all those roads to be highlighted. So let's have an All Roads Lead to Zane State event.
Okay, so who all is going to be invited to this?
We've invited the schools from Buckeye Trail, Meadowbrook, Shenandoah, Caldwell, and Mideast Buffalo, and of course Cambridge. And all students that are sophomores, juniors, and seniors are invited to come to that. Some of those schools will be bringing buses. If your school isn't bringing a bus, feel free to have drive yourself or have your mom or dad bring you.
Okay, so we're talking about the Zanesville campus in particular. But
well, this is Cambridge campus.
Okay, this is the Cambridge campus. Okay, I thought so. I just want to make sure because you mentioned Zanesville. But obviously, just by learning about Zane State College in general, that can kind of help lead the way, even if you do choose Zanesville over Cambridge or vice versa.
That's true. We will be also featuring our online programs. So while we're mostly going to highlight the programs that are available on Cambridge campus, we'll talk about some of the programs that students can start even while they're in high school through the online programs.
And what are some of those programs?
One of those is Health Information Management Technology. So that's where you're learning about medical coding, how to do billing, all that kind of thing. And then another one is the real estate program. We're really excited. We've got some Meadowbrook students that we're getting ready to get signed up and started into that real estate program starting in January.
The nice thing about real estate, once you get that license, that opens up so many different doors for you. And I'm just highlighting that one because you mentioned that. Obviously, the other ones do too, but real estate, you hear a lot about it. You hear a lot of people going for the real estate license and then they get it. And then, like I said, all kinds of doors open up and you can really do a lot of great work with that.
It pairs nicely. Like a good wine, it pairs well with a lot of other things. So if you're in oil and gas, a real estate license does you very well. If you're a business student, then a real estate license is going to help that.
Yeah, and I know that you also take very good pride in making sure that these students get a little bit of a jump start in some cases. You have something called College Credit Plus, is that correct?
Yes, we do. College Credit Plus is a state program that allows high school students to start taking college classes as soon as they're ready, as soon as they're academically ready. So if they test at college readiness on the ACT or AccuPlacer, they can start taking college credit classes. Most of our area schools offer those classes in the high school. Or the students can come to our campus, either the Cambridge campus or the Zanesville campus, and take the classes there.
And there are some transfer benefits with that, aren't there?
That's absolutely right. All the classes that the students start taking are TAG or C-TAG classes. That means they'll transfer to any public college in the state of Ohio.
Oh, wow. So they're transferable all across the state then?
That's correct.
That's a nice thing about that accreditation is that it is transferable like that. And in addition to that, yes, the academics absolutely important, but so much of college, and I know this firsthand, is networking. And I know that with the CCP program, there's a lot of networking that's available because once you are doing some of these classes, once you're taking some of these classes, you're able to be a part of some clubs that are a part of your major.
And students can even do this if they're taking the college credit classes in their high schools, they can join a club like our Natural Resource Club or our business club, or even Phi Theta Kappa, which is an honors club. They can join that and start reaping the benefits of those connections with the faculty while they're still taking classes at their high school. So that's a pretty cool opportunity to get that head start on getting those recommendations and references that you need.
Sure. Heather, before we wrap this up, because we are running out of time, I do want to come back around to the All Roads Lead to Zane State event. What is the date of that?
The date is November 20th. It's from 9 to 1, and anyone who's interested can email me at ccp@zanestate.edu.
CCP, coming back around to the whole college credit thing.
That's right.
And are spaces limited?
I don't think that we'll need to worry about that. We'll make room for whoever wants to attend.
Okay, all right, and obviously some refreshments will be available.
Yes, we will serve lunch.
Awesome.
And tour some local businesses as well.
Tour some local businesses, get yourself some lunch, and learn all about what Zane State College has to offer. I just want to throw out one thing, ladies and gentlemen, because we talked about this last time we were at Zane State. If you are an adult watching this, obviously this particular event is geared at high school kids, but if you're an adult watching this and you're thinking about going back and furthering your education, it's never ever too late.
Yeah, and email me, same email I gave before, ccp@zanestate.edu. We'll get you hooked up.
What a great place to be. Heather Shepard, I so much appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Anytime. It is Jeremy Scott. It is Talk of the Town, and we will be back with more right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
We're turning our attention towards the Guernsey County Senior Center. Senior Center recently partnering up with Subaru for the Share the Love campaign. Share the Love aims to make money available for Meals on Wheels. Now, between Subaru's generous donations and hopefully your kind contributions, the Guernsey County Senior Center will be able to raise a lot of funds for a much-needed program.
From the Senior Center, Kylee Quinn, good to see you, making her Talk of the Town debut, might I add, as well as Stephanie Falsgraf. Good to see you as always. All right, Stephanie, so you're the one who told me all about this little partnership that you got going on. I called it a sponsorship. You say it's actually a partnership. What is it?
Well, we are blessed to have many partners, both locally like United Way and nationally. We are members of the Meals on Wheels America. As part of members of Meals on Wheels America, we are proud to partner and participate in the Subaru Share the Love event. And what that is every year Subaru, between November 15th and January 2nd, for anyone who buys or leases a new Subaru, $250 will be donated to one of 4 national charities, one of which is Meals on Wheels America.
Wow.
After the January 2nd, anyone in Ohio, the monies that are generated in Ohio with the Subarus will actually stay within Ohio and will get distributed through partnering agencies with Meals on Wheels America.
Wow, that is truly amazing, and that's an awesome thing Subaru's doing. Kylee, I'm going to come over to you. How did this partnership come about? This is the first year this has been done?
No, we've done it, I know, for the past several years, and just since we're part of the Meals on Wheels America Association, it's just a natural partnership that we get the information every year to be able to take part in it.
Okay. Stephanie mentioned that there are 4 different things that this can go to, and yeah. Meals on Wheels is one of them?
Yeah, Meals on Wheels is one of them. I'm not actually sure what the other ones are, but we obviously hope that they choose Meals on Wheels as the one they go to.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is going on. How long is that valid for, Stephanie?
It starts actually this coming Thursday, November 15th, and it'll run through January 2nd.
Okay.
And we understand that not everyone is out to buy or lease a vehicle, especially around the holidays, but there are many ways that you can share your support and promote awareness of Meals on Wheels, one of which is just sharing the fact that Subaru is a partnership with Meals on Wheels America. And you can follow us on Facebook and also Meals on Wheels America. We will be posting Facebook announcements and different things you can share those to raise awareness. The great thing about this is over the last 11 years that we have participated in this program, through the monies that Subaru has donated, more than 2 million meals have been delivered across the nation.
Oh, wow.
So in our county alone, thousands of individuals have benefited from this great partnership. But like I said, you don't have to buy or lease a vehicle. We have some events going on that are we've incorporated in the Subaru Share the Love event, and one of them is the Santa to a Senior program. Next Monday, I'll be putting a tree out with tags on it up at our local CVS. Individuals can take a tag and purchase gifts for needy individuals, clients of the Senior Center throughout the county that may not receive a gift or have family to have a holiday with. So that's a big one. Another one is our Share the Love holiday dinner that Kylie's going to talk a little bit about.
So our Share the Love Christmas holiday dinner, we actually get the Cambridge singers to come perform at, which everybody always enjoys them, and that's actually on Thursday, December 13th. And dinner is going to be served at 5 o'clock, so you want to get there soon because it is a big event. We do some announcements before that, and then the entertainment of the Cambridge singers is going to go on at 6:30, and on that evening we're going to have a menu of beef tenderloin, baked potato with butter and sour cream, green beans with tomatoes and button mushrooms, cranberry walnut salad, dinner roll, a cinnamon pudding cake for dessert, and then the traditional iced tea, water, and coffee. However, this is a ticketed event, and we sell out of it every year, so you want to make sure you get your tickets soon, and you can do that by calling the center at 740-439-6681, or you can stop in. We're located at 1022 Carlisle Avenue.
All right, folks, so a lot of different ways to get this information. As Kylie just mentioned, you can always call if you have any questions about this event or anything else going on at the Senior Center. Or, of course, as Stephanie mentioned, look them up on Facebook. Guernsey County Senior Center, very, very active on Facebook. The Share the Love event, though, that is the big thing. If at all possible, folks, if you are in the market for a new vehicle, Subaru is a darn good way to go because you could really help out a lot of great people in our community. I'll tell you what, Kylie, Quinn, I appreciate you coming up, making your Talk of the Town debut. Stephanie, as I said, it's always a pleasure to see you as well. I wish you guys all the best of luck with this, and I'm sure it won't be long before we have you guys back on.
I'll be back.
All right. It is Jeremy Scott. It is Talk of the Town, and we will be back with the folks from the Salvation Army. We've got Captain Candy in the house, ladies and gentlemen, right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home. Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Back here at Talk of the Town from the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Jeremy Scott with you. One of the things that you're going to be seeing alongside basketball, snow, all the things that indicate to you the holiday season is upon us, folks, the Red Kettles. The Red Kettles are going to be out. They are going to be in full force, courtesy of the Salvation Army. As a matter of fact, we have one with us right now. Who else do we have with us? Why, we have Captain Candy.
Thank you.
Good to see you. And Captain Ed.
Thank you.
The McMillens, ladies and gentlemen. Always a pleasure to see these fine folks. Now, Captain Candy, I want to start off with you. When will we start seeing these Red Kettles out and about? As a matter of fact, I've seen them places, but I know this particular Salvation Army, the one here locally, we are going to start seeing very soon.
On the November 19th, you'll start seeing them at Walmart, Ed's going to have to help me. He's in charge of the Kettle Campaign. So
we're going to be at Reesbeck's on Monday. We're going to be at various places throughout the city, and we're going to kick it off Monday morning at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
At the Salvation Army.
All right, it all gets underway at the Salvation Army. What's going to be done during those festivities? 7:30 on Monday morning. Obviously, you're going to be doing some stuff to bring some people out.
That's right. We're going to be kicking it off with a sausage biscuit breakfast. 7:30. There's a donation if you'd like to make, but we have a very special guest with us. Miss Ohio, Maddie Lynn Chrisman's going to be joining us for that very special occasion. Okay. And we invite everybody to come out for the meet and greet and get to know her. And
yeah, sort of a meet and greet. Now, she's a local girl, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you haven't seen Maddie, if you've never met Maddie, she has done a lot of great things. She's done a lot of great work for mental health awareness, and she's just done a lot of great stuff ever since being named Miss Ohio. So you can go and you can chat with her. I'm sure that she would love to see you. They would love to see you as well. So this is the big kickoff. This is the kickoff to the Red Kettle Campaign. But obviously, once that's all said and done with, you guys are going to be going gangbusters. You guys are going to be all over the place. And you mentioned that that is the big kickoff. Where else will we be seeing you this holiday season?
Well, all over the community. We are actually promoting our tabletop kettles. If there's any businesses who would like to host one, we'd like to even have a challenge with businesses downtown. Whoever raises the most money, we can put a gold kettle at your store and tell people to look for the gold kettle every week. We can have it in different areas. So if anyone would be interested in hosting one of our kettles, they can just contact us at our office and at 740-432-7759.
I'm assuming that this has been done in other markets.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously it's been met with great success.
Absolutely.
And is this something that you've done in other markets that you've been in, Captain Candy?
We have had the tabletop kettles out before, but I like to have the idea of a challenge, so we've kind of included the gold kettle idea so that whoever is raising the most money that week, you get honored with the gold kettle, and we can let everyone know to watch for it. You know that you're the business who's raised the most funds for us during our Christmas season.
How long have you been with Cambridge Salvation Army?
We've been here 9 months.
9 months. I don't know how many of the local business owners and entrepreneurs you've met, but we have some really competitive people out there.
We sure do.
So, I'm just saying, you could really see a good challenge if you were to do this. So I'm just saying, I think that's a great idea. It's a great idea for the community, too.
Thank you.
And if they don't want a tabletop, we have these cutouts here that they can compete with the stores, and they can come to the Salvation Army or give us a call, and we'll give them a supply if they wanted to have $1 to sell to their customers, and have competitions in the smaller markets, the smaller stores. There's all kinds of opportunity. We've had kids do penny wars, all kinds of competitions within the schools, within businesses, between drivers of a towing service. Who knows? The opportunities are great. And we have a huge goal this year. We have a lot of need in our community, and we want to be able to try to meet. And not only at just Christmas, but all throughout the year, the need is strong.
And Captain Ed, you actually lead into a point I wanted to bring up here on the air. Obviously, Salvation Army, we always see Salvation Army out and about during the holidays because of the kettle. You hear the people ringing the kettle, you hear people ringing the bell, people dropping some coins into the kettle. But you guys really and truly are active year-round, Captain Ed. You guys are doing a lot year-round.
That's correct. We have people coming into our door all the time wanting help with food, with electricity, with rent, and we try to meet those needs, but we can only go so far with the funds we get, and we try to meet as much as we can. The community is great. It's a gracious community. They don't want to see their brothers and sisters hurting, and since we've been here for 9 months, we've just seen the emotion of this great city.
Captain Candy, this money that we do raise, that is raised in the community during this holiday season, will help to pay for some of the things that you guys do year-round. Really quickly, let's talk about some of those. There was the Summer Sack Lunch Program.
The Summer Sack Lunch Program, where last year we served over 22,000 lunches. And we also have a food pantry that we run, and we have increased the value of the boxes that we serve. We went from a 3-day box up to a 5-day.
Oh, goodness.
To give people an opportunity to be able to have 5 days where they don't have to worry about what am I going to eat. So we have increased that, and it has increased quite a bit since since we've been here in the 9 months
And
we've been serving.
And that food pantry that you're talking about, that's not just during the summertime. That is year-round.
That's year-round. That's year-round. And right now we're preparing for our Christmas baskets, where we will not only be providing a Christmas meal, but also meals for a full week, so that the kids who are home from school can be provided for. And our goal this year is $75,000, which sounds like a lot, but when we figured out the population just for Cambridge, that's less than $7 a person. And we cover Guernsey County, so we don't just help here in this community of Cambridge, we cover the whole county, which is unique.
Salvation Army, some big things coming up. The first of which comes up this very Monday. It all happens this Monday at 7:30 down at the Salvation Army office on Dewey Avenue, folks. So if at all possible, make it on down there. Say hi to Maddie and enjoy some really good breakfast as well. Captain Candy, thank you so much for coming up. Captain Ed, good to see you as well.
Nice to meet
you. Yeah. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Back here at Talk of the Town from the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Jeremy, and what is this man holding? Adam, can you zoom in on that maybe just a little bit? Yeah, let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. Look at that picture of the Guernsey County Courthouse. Folks, this was done by a local artist, and it could be yours. How could it be yours? If you attended the Grand Holiday Ball being put on by the American Historic Heritage Society. Joining me right now on set to talk about that very thing, I have got Roberta Holmes as well as Jane Moore. Jane, what is that picture you're holding?
This is the
Covered bridge.
covered bridge at Cambridge. And
there it is. Look at that.
And again, this is something that you can win during this Grand Holiday Ball, this big auction that you guys have.
Are we allowed to say?
Yeah.
This is done by Calvin Chester, and he's a photographer locally out of Byesville, and he is our fantastic hero because he always does our photographs for the ball, and he's just a darling, and he does marvelous work.
He's a cool guy.
Oh yeah, we love him.
And these were both painted by him.
These were both painted by Calvin. All right, so folks, again, this is all part of this Grand Holiday Ball, but we need to get in the meat and potatoes of this ball. Roberta, I'm going to come over to you.
Okay.
When is this ball? Where is this ball? And how much does it cost to get into this ball?
Actually, it's this Saturday. It's at Eagles out on Wheeling Avenue, and it's from 7 to 11, and it's $25 for a person, $45 for a couple, and we also have, for groups of 5 or more, we have a special rate for them.
Okay, so when we're talking about Saturday, we're talking about November 17th.
Yes.
Right.
It's important that we mention that because some people might be watching after that date, so I don't want anybody to get their hopes up.
Too late.
Yeah, too late. So again, this is Saturday, November 17th. It gets underway at 7 p.m. It's about a 4-hour event or so. It's a really nice night. Jane, what all is a part of the festivities?
Oh, well, we're going to have a wonderful light buffet. This year we've expanded a little bit, and we try to change everything out a little, add a variety. There will be an intermission in which we will sell all the donated items. They'll be at auction, and I know we have just wonderful stuff, including these. We wanted to show these off. To give you a little hint, there's lots of stuff, and It's going to be a wonderful night with lots of dancing, and the Cambridge Social Dance Club will be leading off all the old dances, and they'll show you how to do it and just dance the night away.
And when we're talking about dancing, which era are we talking about?
We're staying in the 1800s.
Okay.
Those old classic dances. There's a grand march to begin with, and it's just a lot of fun.
And again, you don't necessarily have to have any sort of background when it comes to these dances.
No.
Anybody of any skill level is welcome.
Oh yes, yes. It's we're here to have fun, and we just want people to know what people did back in the early days and bring it, forward a little bit so it's not forgotten, because it was lovely.
Yeah, it's an educational event as much as anything else. It's a fun event. I think it termed as edutainment, because you're getting educated, but you're also being entertained at the same time. And again, a lot of stuff that you can win as a part of this auction too. I also want to make mention, Roberta, do people have to dress in costume?
No, it's not absolutely necessary,
but it's more fun if you do.
It's more fun. It's more fun.
So where can people go about getting these costumes?
It's a situation. Mine didn't come out of my closet, but I do have things that were in my closet that I do wear. And it's a situation. Bygone Airs here in town has costumes that you can rent. And so it's just, it can be actually your Sunday suit and a nice dress or whatever.
Yep.
So,
Jane, if people want to get a hold of Bygone Era's costumes, what's the best way to do that?
By telephone, you can make an appointment. That's 740-435-0400. Call us anytime between 10 o'clock in the morning and 7:30 at night, or if it has to be a little bit later, that's okay.
You'll still answer.
Yeah, yes. We do have a small variety of costumes for this era, and the steam puckers are welcome. There are a lot of people, a lot of neat little young people who are doing some really neat costume stuff and getting very creative, and we enjoy seeing them too.
So again, folks, this is coming up Saturday, November 17th. This is going on from 7 p.m. until about 11 p.m. And again, this is at the Eagles Reception Hall. It's going to be a fun time. It's the Grand Holiday Ball for the American Historic Heritage Society. Roberta Holmes, Jane Moore, I appreciate you guys. That's always coming up.
Come on down.
Tickets still.
And tickets are still available. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, you can give Jane a call if you're interested in purchasing tickets. That same number for Bygone Era's costumes. We'll be back to wrap up Talk of the Town right here on YRP TV.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Thanks again to all my guests on this edition of Talk of the Town, from Zane State College, Heather Shepard, as well as from the Guernsey County Senior Center, Stephanie Falsgraf and Kylee Quinn. We also had the captains from the Salvation Army of Cambridge, Captain Candy and Captain Ed, and from the American Historic Heritage Society, we had Roberta Holmes and Jane Moore. Folks, I would be remiss in my duties if I did not mention to you to go to yourradioplace.com and check out a full listing of upcoming area events. You know, with the holidays here, we're in full swing, so make sure you get to yourradioplace.com, check all of that out. Of course, course, the courthouse is in full swing. And in addition to all of that, we do have the holiday parade coming through downtown Cambridge next Saturday. Can't wait for that. My first year emceeing it. For our producer, Adam Green, I'm Jeremy Scott saying, have yourself a fantastic day, night, or otherwise.